because Kamakura and 80s they were doing disco, pop, funk. And what CC were just doing hip hop. The hip hop culture was what attracted them.
So the likes of Tupac, low influence on.
Yes, Tupac, B.I.G. You get. I got one dress they play Rocksack, Chicago Bulls. You get. So that culture, low influence won't go.
The most going to see our no care. Be much like Michael Cree. At the one set and two. What I know, more not see Mama secondary school. Not form. I form boys group con. Orin nonsense song glad to call Korean ko te ni Vasco ni kini kan origin of oyinbo ta ko go correct.
But she rap song ni abi orin microcree le ko.
Orin microcree ko akon kò sí nǹkan ta se ko ni túmọ̀. But àwa náà a gbọ́ pé àwọn èèyàn kọ orin but èmi tó wá pé mi ni mo fẹ́ máa compose orin fún wọn.
Yes.
I will compose along the line of Michael Cree nítorí pé Michael Cree heavy influence.
Yes, on you
on me.
Growing up.
But for other people, because èmi ò kí n really gbọ́ foreign music bẹ́ẹ̀ torí pé reason kan ni o mi kì í gbọ́ nǹkan òyìnbó tó ń sọ ti hard jù fún mi.
In fact, Johnny yẹn bá ṣe máa mú lọ nìyẹn bí tẹ́ ti mú pé òyìnbó tó sọ yẹn ti hard jù fún mi. I remember 96, 97, 98 torí nǹkan bá ti jáde tó jẹ́ pé àwọn Naija hip hop wa ló kọ. First of all, máa bèrè ni pé kílẹ̀ ni ẹ sọ wá gbọ́. Mi ò gbọ́ kòkòrò ẹni yẹn sọ. Wà ní bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn good gan. Ibẹ̀ làwọn American returning máa dé, náà máa fèbó sọ̀rọ̀, náà máa fi mú sọ̀rọ̀. And that's what we see as àwọn yẹn gbèbò. Kí ló sọ? Wàhálà yẹn gbọ́ kan tó sọ. Standard of pé ẹni yẹn gbèbò. Mo tó bá gbèbò tọjọ́ kí ló sọ gbọ̀ngàn tó sọ náà mò ń gbọ́. Kò gbèbò.
So kò gbèbò ni ẹ̀. Because a máa ń ra ní secondary school, a máa ń ra kí ló ń pè kíní yẹn náà? Lyrics.
Yes.
So orin tó bá jáde wọ́n ti a máa fowó rà ni.
One of the person tó kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ is Ayo Animation.
Láti máa kọ lyrics ọ̀rẹ́.
Yes.
Okay.
Ta photocopy ẹ̀ tó ń tà. Ayo Animation ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ hip hop world awards. Same Ayo Animation ló ń ṣe Edis nsìn hip hop world award ló di Edis awards nsìn. Same Ayo Animation ló ní Hip TV nsìn. The journey yẹn back to bá ṣe ń mú lọ. Ìgbà tó fi máa dé bí 98 things changed. Most of the songs that those guys were still singing, ó máa wà conscious náà. Orin nípa life, situation, hardness of things. But 98, things changed. 98 gan ni kí náà porúkọ ẹ̀ náà jáde, àwọn Olúmẹ̀ntìn.
98?
98.
Okay.
98 náà jáde. Wọ́n dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú níbo la wá ń gbé lọ.
Mi ò máa lè tí mo.
Which was a remix of Ludacris Area Code. I got cold.
Irú níbo la wá ń gbé lọ́sìn, mo gbọ́ yẹn. Tó bá ti jẹ́ Ludacris lọ kọ́ mi ò lè gbọ́, mi ò gbọ́ òyìnbó.
A ṣe pàtí wọ́n fò. Mo ti mix ẹ̀ pọ̀. Cash Code yàtọ̀ sí níbo la wá ń gbé lọ tọ́wọ́ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. Níbo la wá ń gbé lọ, mi ò máa lè tí mọ́tò, ṣọ́mọ́ la wá gbé lọ. Agbátùgbẹ́ Kálọ́kẹ́ Adébódìjà, wọ́n rap. Mọ́tò backfire.
Olúmẹ̀ntìn, Tolú àti Big Bamo. Àwọn dẹ̀ tí wàá fi the local ẹnìkan máa ń sọ bí Ondo ni wọn.
Yes.
Ó máa ń jẹ́ kó dùn gan.
Gan. Now.
But ṣé Olúmẹ̀ntìn wá ṣáájú the group Remedies ni?
No. Remedies ló sọ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Remedies started, in fact, àwọn kẹ́kẹ́ nígbà tó ṣe wà ní AIT. Mo gbọ́ pé through Steve Kadiri, that radio presenter, ló kọ́kọ́ fún Idris ní platform láti kọrin.
As Idris Abdulkareem?
Yes.
Not as Remedies.
No. In fact, mo gbọ́ pé ó dà pé ibẹ̀ gangan ló ti meet sí. I think maybe yẹn dà pé ṣé Èkó FM àbí LTV ni, mi ò lè rántí báyìí. Ibẹ̀ gan ni Idris ti meet Yedi kó tó wọnú studio. So bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà kọ́ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ pé you do song, I rap, you sing, okay, ká wọlé. Ó ní nígbà tó ń wọlé tán ní what's the name of your group, of which Idris láti North ti ń jẹ́ Mr. Remedy, orúkọ ẹ̀ nìyẹn. So he just said, okay, wọn àti boy, the Remedies. And that's how they started. So now, did Olu come? No. They came before Olúmẹ̀ntìn.
So in fact, is that group the very first hip hop group in Nigeria? Group now? Yes,
I would say they are one of the first pioneer hip hop group in Nigeria. Why I can't say they are the only hip hop group in Nigeria? There are many people to jẹ́ pé wọ́n wà on the ground. wọn ò ní voice but àwọn wà lucky wọ́n bá Kẹ́kẹ́ pàdé Kẹ́kẹ́ ti ní platform lórí AIT wọ́n ti ní platform lórí Raypower so they could put any of their artists and give them visibility that time so you will hear them so they came this group our Two-Face, Blackface, Plantation Boys also came. Now, I want to talk about Plantation Boys and the effects of the 70s, 80s. Now, only Plantation Boys, my father used to tell me that dreams come true. Bonnie M. And the funny thing is that the title of that song by Bonnie M is Plantation Boy. The name of the group is Plantation Boys. Okay. You always see that the influence has always been foreign. I would not get it right. Yes, over time, one more around, but the direct influence has always been foreign.
So do we say that if it wasn't foreign, could they were accepted? So about any foreign influence, I want bí akápẹ́ wọn ní Gen Z gbà yẹn, àwọn àtàjẹ́ young people, tá kéré gan gbà yẹn, ní accept ẹ̀, a máa rí bí local lélẹ́yìí.
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé in fact ìgbà tó ń ṣe gọ́ngbà yẹn a rí wọn bí local ìgbà tí group àwọn Two-Face Plantation Boys tó kọ first album wọn you knock me off my feet baby don't you know gbogbo àwọn rí wọn yẹn ọmọge R. Kelly ti wà ń ta Joe ti wà ń ta
believe I can fly before well, yeah before then
lyrics TLC Scrub is a girl that wọ́n ti wà ń ta
Monica and Brandy
wọ́n ti wà ń ta ọmọ tó kú nínú plane crash yìí tó jẹ́ ọmọ R. Kelly náà tó jẹ́ bí protege R. Kelly Aliyah ó ti wà ń ta Backstreet Boys wọ́n wà ń ta people grade you as èèyàn tó já when you know the lyrics of these songs. So those guys were in stiff competition with foreign music, but they were still doing that thing. So what they were just doing is they were also attracted by the foreign music, but won't localize it, won't indigenize it, if that word is correct, so that it's your labor. Tell us any girl cannot to remix orin Ṣadé Adúmọ̀ my borúkọ gẹ yẹn tó máa remix orin Ṣadé Adúmọ̀ má ṣe bẹ̀rù for no o máa remix orin Celine Dion
Funke Celine Dion Funke African Celine Dion
bó ṣe rí nìyẹn and ó dẹ̀ ń lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ pé it is our black reverends Ayangba which is orin Busta Rhymes.
Nǹkan tí Funke Celine Dion ṣe ń gbà yẹn tó bá try sí kò lè jẹ́ láyé kò lè jẹ́.
ṣé bọ́n náà ni Banky W ṣe gbà tó máa dé.
tó bá try tó ṣe umbrella
náà sample so sample yẹn pọ̀ gan.
then sample gan ò lè jẹ́ ẹ́sìn torí copyright
laws and everything but somebody even changed it kó tẹ̀ tó di gbogbo bàtà dé Rugged Man. He did a song called Ẹ̀hẹ́n.
And I think part 1 part 2 part 3
Ẹ̀hẹ́n yẹn wà tó àti no more loss yẹn ó wà instrumental in the change that happened to Niger hip hop to the Afrobeat. Listen. Because it was the one that was singing and mentioned names and told them that tí orin òyìnbó ò bá jáde orin kọ ó dẹ̀ mention maintain. Ó dẹ̀ bú àwọn tó yẹ pé Idris Abdulkarim náà ṣé mo sọ fún yín pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá a bá ti gbọ́ngbà ẹ̀ la máa fi ń gauge pé ẹni yẹn gbé èbú Idris akọ́ṣe mégédé ségédé títí orí wa máa gbóná ọkọ̀ yẹn rap
ó kàn diss everybody
ó bú pé kí ni túmọ̀ kan tó sọ. And music post that era started taking more cognizance of their lyrics and writing because the bá gbọ́ orin tó jáde kó tó dìgbà yẹn it was more of maybe àwọn freestyle ni but àwọn kan wà nínú wọn náà tó dẹ̀ unique ká má purọ́ tán gbìyànjú irú wọn ni Azados. For Azados kí tó lè mú Azados máa mú Kenny's music which I would say was the first platform record label it gets ta lè sọ pé ó fún that scene tó fún lójú
that new genre tó imagine ó fún platform
àwọn tó dẹ̀ wà lórí record label tí bá lè rántí dáadáa Idris Abdulkarim wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn Remedies wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ di pọ́n split wọn and all of them were very good. Marvelous Benji ó wà ńbẹ̀. Two-Face.
Marvelous Benji ṣé ọmọ Ajégúnlẹ̀ ni àbí?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. In fact, mo lè fẹ́ sọ pé Marvelous Benji had the style tẹ́ pé later Teriji wá ní.
Okay.
Òun náà Abọ́ṣọ́lẹ̀ and dancehall, raga, Ajégúnlẹ̀ flow and everything. Just one long story short, it has been a journey. Ìgbà tó pẹ́ ló di pé Sasha P àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gbọ́ àwọn orin.
Ó ti ń di bí 2005 or thereabouts.
In fact, the millennium had an effect. It was as if pé things just changed because the millennium came, internet also came, telecommunication also came, democracy also came. So there was a shift in the style of music. No, I don't want to say style, in the kind of music they do. People are more happier. People are not singing our government, our kiniko. Later on, papa tún padà sí náà. Bàtà tó wá rí pé ó dà pé democracy ò fẹ́ dùn mọ́. So the likes of African China náà tún dé pẹ̀lú conscious music. The likes of Ẹ̀ńtẹ́sọ̀ Adé Òrìṣàfẹ́mi nsìn, he was in a group called I want to try and remember the name of that group. It was in a group before Kotowa Go Solo, Kotowa Di Òrìṣàfẹ́mi, conscious music too. Those Galala era. But one would see that things started changing. People started accepting this music more, especially with Two-Face African Queen. Because nígbà yẹn náà tó bá ń kọ takasufe, parents are aware as pé oh serious because wọ́n fojú rẹ̀ wo àwọn olórin. Even àwọn tó ń ṣe fújì gan wọ́n pọ̀ lálágbé. Náà tó kàn fi wọ́n tẹ́ pé àmọ́ kan tá fẹ́ categorize yín sí ẹ̀ ń ṣe takasufe. So there was no general acceptance beyond school environment, some clubs, maybe on DJ she mix for and radio.
And then my producers made a lower instrumental tí ó bá wá pẹ̀lú foreign tongue. I think that informed why there were so many foreign instrumentals.
Foreign instrumental and samples.
So because producers were poor, don't showing.
Yes.
Year one. Then number two, at that time, maybe they were struggling with so many songs because I remember that if an artist released an album, to there be 6 tracks.
Yes.
Orin méjì ló máa wà ńbẹ̀. You know, album new 6 tracks. So side 1, lórí cassette. Tó bá yẹ kó title ẹ̀ jẹ́ Don't Leave Me. Track 2 máa jẹ́ Don't Leave Me, radio edit. So track 3 máa jẹ́ instrumental, Don't Leave Me. That same kini.
Yes.
So the other side, no. Track come out and be. So I have to share oríṣiríṣi. So at the end of the day,
one of instrumental was
2 singles, no lo one be. But one of instrumental see, one pe kan ní radio edit, one pe kan ní jazz edit. So but wo kini e o jẹ lon sin.
And the funny thing is that for Emaripe during that period of time, one hit wonder pọ̀ gan.
Yeah.
They will just do one ilé rí mi kọ́mọ́. Nǹkan tó lè máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé most times when they're on their own, orin kan tó ti kọ. Over time, ó ti to edit. Over time, ó ti to write. Over time, ó ti kọ létí àwọn èèyàn. Ó ti yọ ibi tó jẹ́ catchy hook bẹ̀. Ó ti jẹ́ kó jẹ́ the main thing. So by the time tí bí a record label kan bá rí, àbí promoter kan bá rí, tó bá kọ, ó máa lọ. Tó bá ní pé kó kọ mi. In just 3 months or 6 months after that first one, wọ́n lè ṣe. So ó affect the journey yẹn náà gbà yẹn náà. But it was still progressing. Ó ti di 2000, 2001, 2002. Two-Face ti gbilẹ̀ gan. His first album was a hit.
His first solo album, abi?
Solo album, yes.
2004, the first solo album.
Yes, yeah. was a hit. Their group, each individual has one. Blackface náà ní album tẹ̀ tí Hard Life wà nù ẹ̀. Face ní Popo.
Yeah.
Àti Face Alone. I think the title of the title album, and it's a very good album.
Popo, another album yeah. But his first solo album, Face Alone.
There be 2, later become 3. They run things together. Paul Play. Totin Shorin remix, Borin Babetele. Ó release one very good album, Paul Val. He been Angels of My Life. Angel of My tan. Sure you get. So production ti improve. Orin ti serious. Two-Face to get endorsement. Ó dà pé Guinness lọ́wọ́ kọ́ sign ẹ̀ gbà yẹn. So ó ti wà viable. Then later the movie Fat Girls wọ́n lórin ẹ̀ as a soundtrack one. So only global appeal. And it's a very good song. Next thing, we had the homegrown guys, then we had the returnees.
Who are the returnees?
Netosi.
Okay.
Asha was there before, but she traveled to France, came back. Asha. Dare Actalade.
It was a returnee.
Yes, I know Padawa. MI.
Okay.
MI no Padawa. The Banj. Now, the band story, Enu Shonaya Motigbo. Shonaya was like a manager to Oreni, Baba, Ayinde Marshal.
Okay.
Yes. Not like a manager. Mi ò mọ̀ bó ṣe kàn ṣe meet ara wọn. Ó lóun ní camcorder ló ní sọ pé bàbá ṣé kí n máa tẹ̀lé yín kí n máa document.
That's Ayo Shonaya.
Ayo Shonaya.
Okay.
Kí n máa document àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe. He said yes. So Ayo Shonaya ó lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ tó ń jẹ́ DJ. Is it DJ Abbas or DJ Shina? I don't want to mix that name because he's my friend on Facebook. Àgbàlagbà ni bàbá yẹn. Ọ̀rẹ́ wọn kan ló gba license ní UK, Ben TV.
Okay.
And he said he needed content. He needed Nigerian music. So they came to Nigeria and they were looking for videos so that one lay she content because it was 24 hours, whatever. So that one she needed 4 hours, then Mama repeats and everything. The band was rolling with Oko Funke Akindele. JJC. JJC is actually big. I knew JJC way back 94, 95. We interviewed Lori UK Today. What JJC as a UK group was big.
Was JJC and the 409
squad. It was later going to JJC and the 409 squad. So it was a big boy. Me or more from Nigerian space, foreign cable TV, we interview, documentary and everything. So Oman tell you one. Just going long story short. One fallout. Pẹ̀lú on JJC in the Banj. Why? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Don Jazzy was JJC's keyboardist, was JJC's producer. Mi mọ̀ kan tó ṣáà fa rift láàrin wọn. The Banj kò bá Shonaya sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn fẹ́ padà wá sí Nigeria. If the likes of Rugged Man is doing well, if àwọn fẹ́ padà, ó ṣáà mú wọn wá and everything. By the time this returnee came back, they brought another few. Especially that UK community. UK fún rẹ̀ ní America tó bí. So you can't really say influence wa. But Pekan in UK. So there's already a community of where people sing and it's Afro, it's àwọn Jamo, àwọn Jamaicans and everything. So there was just this community type àwọn tẹ̀tí ní a sound. So by the time the band came back to Nigeria with Don Jazzy, no. We revolutionize what we have now. I would say the band ló mú showmanship was in the industry. Ó ló mú confidence wá. Because as an average artist, tẹ́ bá lọ club gan àbẹ́ lọ sí ẹgbẹ́ pool hotel, artist kan wá kọrin wá gbọ́ eyo, this is your boy. Mo láwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n kan máa sọ pé you are not my boy, I don't have a child. Ṣé you get? Ayé ìgbà yẹn artist àbọ̀ṣe wájú sí ẹ̀ wájú padà sí. In fact, tá bá ń wo àwọn èèyàn, tá bá ń wo Michael Jackson show, àbáwọn foreign show, táwọn èèyàn scream tán faint. A máa ń wo tá máa ń grow pé kí ló ṣàwọn ilé wọn mà ní rònú o. Because then we don't even see that celebrity status láàrin àwọn artists, but the band brought it. Because the band has this, whether I like it or you don't like it, I'm up in your face. I'm the Coco Master. And persona tó fún Don Jazzy náà tí ò ní jókòó sọ̀rọ̀ tí a máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí létí. So it was this dawn, and so they just brought this thing of pé we don't need you, we are here to entertain you whether you like it or not. Aga ojú ẹ̀ láyọ̀ dẹ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi ń wò wọ́n. Then the P-Square came. P-Square láti Senorita, láti Where Were You Last Night. Then Senorita video tí mo kọ́kọ́ rí, let's mọ̀ pé these guys were particular about their videos. And by the time tó ṣe Bisibodi wọ́n ti ń mú bọ̀. Ìgbà tó di eléyìí tó lọ ṣe as in tó lọ shoot ní South Africa tí kí náà porúkọ ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. Is it Get Squared? Tó lọ shoot ní SA. Those guys took it to another level. Because now you don't just have good music, well-written songs, you have good visuals. Then Star Plus came. Star Plus is also another milestone, or will I say another important?
She Style Plus or Shaju Peace, Shaju Plantation Boys.
No, Nibo.
Are you sure?
Yes, now. Plantation Boys is pre-2000. Style Plus, I think their first album, Olufumi. Olufumi is 2003. Yeah. But for pulling my only ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan tó wá, tẹ́gbọ́n ẹ̀ wá láti Yankee. He kept telling me, there's a song. Olu. I'm like, in fact, mo ti rò pé, cause time my náà ni Ṣọlá Lindsay ṣe Dúró Tì Mí o Olólùfẹ́, same year. So I was saying, oh, Dúró Tì Mí o Olólùfẹ́. No, Olu something. Olufumi. And those guys were the boys to men. Level 1 key, because why? They actually understand music. I get. Most of them were instrumentalists, and music is one. We understand music. We understand the sofa note. We understand. Unlike I want the street, I want Two-Face. They pay talent. So these ones were beyond talent, and they could write very well, and they could enunciate. You could actually hear what they were saying. And Olufumi was just a banger. Olufumi was orin yàtọ̀ sí a very notable mention. Even though Olórin náà ló remix. Tony Tetula's You Don't Eat My Car, Òyìnbó Rẹpẹtẹ. Ó jẹ́ orin kan tó jẹ́ pé ó bridge gap between àwọn youth tó ń gbọ́ tàkasúfè àtàwọn òbí wọn tó máa ń pè lórí orin ayé orin èṣù. Because they could actually sing along. Because òbí ló kọ́. So wọ́n ti kọ́ kékeré. Then ẹnìkan tí wàá kọ́ ń sìn. So they loved it. Oruka Sonineji too also did that too.
That was me, not that fall.
But Oruka too was another song tó yẹ pé mo lè sọ pé bridge gap between bó ṣe ń fojú wo àtàwọn èèyàn tó consume, which is not just pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn, the parents too. Because mi ò rò pé ní wedding kan tó ní play Oruka Ti Dọ́wọ́ Náà. Then Tosin Martins Olómi also came.
Àwọn orin wọn ó mú memories wá. Yeah, torí ayé àti mú ṣànàmsà.
Yeah.
I gbọ́dọ̀ play orin táwọn èèyàn fẹ́ gbọ́ ní rédíò, so gbogbo àwọn orin wọn nǹkan tí máa ń fowó mi jẹ nìyẹn.
But the funny thing is that jíjẹ tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn, àwọn tó ń jẹ owó yẹn gbà yẹn were not even the artists, were some people called Alaba boys.
Alaba.
Yes.
But ṣe báwọn artists lọ fi ń bẹ̀ wọ́n.
Initially, artists kan ló kọ́ lọ fi ń bẹ̀ wọ́n. Initially, CD till last 1980 something, but at least kó tó di pé wọ Nigeria, kó proliferate wọ Nigeria was after 2000. So CD tí
mo kọ́kọ́ rí báyìí was 7 Degrees North KSA.
Imagine CD tẹ́mi kọ́kọ́ rí.
No, not 7 Degrees North. Kini ni Live at the Hollywood Palace KSA.
Imagine.
CD tí mo kọ́kọ́ rí báyìí.
CD tẹ́mi kọ́kọ́ rí náà pé Joe ni.
Joe.
Ó dà pé
àwọn
ẹ̀gbọ́n area tó máa ń jẹ́ pé December wọ́n máa wá láti Yankee.
Mi gbọ́ Joe, but Live at the Hollywood Palace first CD tí mo wọ́n fẹ́ wá play padà ń dànù.
CD dẹ̀ wọ̀n, but ìgbà tó di pé ó ti tọrọ fọ́kálé, ó easy láti pirate. So Alaba boys were pirating foreign songs initially. Wọ́n á ṣe mix ẹ̀, foreign songs non-pirate, non-ta. But bàtọ́ wá di pé local song, urban local contemporary song bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pick up gan, táwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbọ́ dáadáa, they decided pirating those songs too. Wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe mix. Wọ́n á kó oríṣiríṣi album ní album jọ, àwọn ilé tó dùn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n á fi ṣe one mix. Of course, people like Rugged Man was fighting them and everything. But I think at the same time, ìwọ tó bá wà ní under Kennis, tó ní access sí radio, because my payola ń ṣiṣẹ́ gan, that was the internet of today. Wà fún DJ lówó, lẹ́yìn ìgbà wà fún presenter lówó, àwọn music creator wà fún olówó, èèyàn mélòó ló lówó yẹn. So promotion was extremely expensive. But nǹkan tó notice ni pé okay, akọrin lónìí, a ṣe cassette síta. Ìgbà míì a máa ṣe CD, ìgbà míì a ṣe CD, a ti rí lórí CD. But wọ́n gbọ́n village wa. Because Alaba had the network. From that place in Lagos, all songs will reach the nooks and crannies. So, like you said, ló di pọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mo lọ fún wọn.
Àwọn Alaba náà wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣàkọ pé náà àwọn ò lè gba ilé tó máa gba àwọn tó gba owó gidi based upon your sweat o.
But tó wá pẹ́, people like P-Square wà lọ ń bá wọn pé Tijo Obaino Music Ubi Pacific those were just parators that now turned official because as at that time Kosan àti kituni another organization tó wà in charge of performing art P-Man Kosan P-Man wọ́n bá wọn jà gan but wọ́n rí pé reach àwọn guys yìí pọ̀ ó dà pé àmà láti official àjàmà láti sanwó the official whatever so they were just like the distribution channel so they started giving the artist money so they will pay you up front for your song wọ́n lè wá ta 3, 4, 5 million copies kò kọ́ anybody mọ́ wọ́n ti fẹ́ lówó irú ẹ̀ la gbọ́ pé ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Aruna Ìṣọ̀lá ọmọ bàbá pẹ̀lú Sóyòyò tí wọ́n ní pé ṣé 1 million kan náà sọ pé wọ́n fún wọn fún.
ẹ̀rọ tí wọ́n ti jókòó ẹ̀ náà máa sọ. But mo rántí pé wọ́n wà lórí label kan lábẹ́òkúta bọ́ mi ò rántí orúkọ record label yẹn mọ́.
And he was paid up front but later that wọ́n sọ pé orin yẹn it was everywhere.
Nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ ni.
Èmi náà gbọ́dọ̀
gbọ́ àfi tí wọ́n bá sọ fúnra wọn táwa.
So back to what I was saying. So Alaba àwọn yẹn náà wọlé CD òun náà wọlé internet òun náà wọlé Olúmẹ̀ntẹ́n wá dá dúró ó kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Olúmẹ̀ntẹ́n wọ́n lọ sí India wọ́n ṣe live in India maintain live in India ìgbà tó padà òun nìkan ló dá padà tó dá breast.
ṣé wọ́n lọ India àbí wọ́n kàn wà bí wọ́n láwọn lọ India because a lot of things wà tó yẹ ká mọ̀ nípa that group maintain nǹkan tó separate wọn kò àmọ́.
For me nìkan tí mo gbọ́ ó fẹ́ dàbí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú P-Square àtẹ̀gbọ́n wọn. Mo gbọ́ pé Olú sọ wípé why should Bamo be in all our videos? Bamo is not a musician.
But Bamo had a role.
Òun feel pé role yẹn wà irrelevant. Pé ṣé dandan ni kó wà ní videos àwọn. Pé Olú àti Tolú nìkan.
Bóyá kan sọ fún pé Bamo wà Ìbàdàn.
Ìbàdàn ni gbogbo náà wà gbogbo Ìbàdàn náà ti ọmọ Ìbàdàn ni wọ́n náà.
Tí dìsí mo sọ.
In fact Tolú gan mo gbọ́ pé Tolú ṣiṣẹ́ ní NNPC.
Eh.
Yes, that's what I heard. Pé Tolú ṣiṣẹ́ ní NNPC. So from what I heard so there's always been a rift between Olú and Bamo. Tolú didn't have any issues. Ó kọ́ dàbí around P-Square náà ni. Ṣàpẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ni wọn náà ló ní issue pẹ̀lú ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn. Ìkejì wà òkè pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. So ìgbà tó máa dá dúró from what I heard him because ó ti pẹ́ náà tí mo gbọ́ interview Prophet ló produce Yahooze. Ìgbà tó wà ní studio in fact wọ́n ní pé dàgbé Prophet gan ló many people ló contribute and that's why I think it was a hit. So wọ́n ti ń gbọ́ beat ó dàgbé bí i Prophet náà sọ pé ó sọ la 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 and Prophet was like we should need a Fuji vibe here. LKT wà ní studio bí ó wà bí níta.
LKT àbí.
LKT Fuji.
Okay.
LKT Fuji. So wọ́n náà kàn lọ so òun àti Olú ọmọ ara tẹ́lẹ̀ so Prophet ló ní àkọ́pẹ́ LKT wà pé that guy does Fuji lè bá ṣe London la múlé sí America la ti pa owó ṣé you get so and it was a hit even though some people would say ó promote fraud but one thing tá máa sọ ni pé for me and most of my generation ibẹ̀ láti wọ́n kọ́ mọ̀ kan tó ń jẹ́ champagne mi rò pé òun gan mọ̀ dára because ó sọ pé champagne NSC moe champagne and moe at the same thing kọ́nà la méjì ṣé you get but ibẹ̀ ni most of àti ọkọ̀ rí a máa kàn gbọ́ ni ó pop champagne rírí but ibẹ̀ láti ọkọ̀ rí nínú music video yẹn and ibẹ̀ láti ti máa lọ sórí DJ T who is also instrumental in the progress and will I say shaping the Afrobeat because you know what's actually a DJ?
Tani
DJ T.
DJ T.
To shoot the
video.
Was actually a DJ. But ó ti ṣe pẹ̀lú UN rí.
Okay.
As a cameraman. But he's a DJ. Mo fẹ́ rántí video ẹ̀ tó kọ́kọ́ ṣe. Mo fẹ́ rántí video ẹ̀ tó kọ́kọ́ ṣe. Is it? Ó dà pé ẹ̀kọ́ náà àwọn orin LD ni ẹ̀kọ́ náà group LD. Bí a freestyle ni o. Bí LD fún rẹ̀ dẹ̀ ni o. Mo ṣá mọ̀ pé òun ló ṣe video ẹ̀ kan nù wọn. In fact, kí ni ló sọ pé òun sanwó ẹ̀ Ṣónáyà. ló sọ pé wọ́n sanwó fídíò yẹn tó wọ́n sọ pé ẹni lórin tó dùn ṣó ní ṣe fídíò ní fídíò báwo tó wá ní pé òun mọ DJ T DJ báwo ni DJ fẹ́ shoot fún mi and he did that video and DJ T got so good most of the earliest videos tá a mọ̀ DJ T was shooting. In fact, you know that Clarence Peter ó ti ṣe gáfà lè máa ń pè àwọn tó ń ó ti gáfà lọ́dọ̀ yes kó tó lọ sí essay kó tó lọ learn cinematography gangan kó tó wá padà wá.
Before ká tó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn directors àwọn music videos wọn yẹn I think we need to mention àwọn tá a bá lè rántí nínú àwọn tó produce àwọn audios yẹn gangan like ẹ̀gbọ́n Poplay
but
OJB.
I want to say OJB. Mo interview Rugged Man àti Lexidu. Lexidu said OJB gave all of us a hit. Most of orin tó bá ti gbọ́ nígbà yẹn ìní láti 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2003, 2004, 2005. To their hit, there's a lot of probability pé OJB. That guy's a genius. Then Paul Play too. Go to work on the Wizard. Obams. And I have money. Go to the bank. Keke kowa. There's this boy called P Prime. P Prime is a young boy. P Prime will produce the Ozubamba the way. Okay. P Prime will produce the Ishe Asha. P Prime produce from Whiskey. P Prime will produce the Portable. Portable to call Lorien. Zazu tẹ́lẹ̀. Kódò di pé meet Kògbágídí. Kí Kògbágídí tó ṣẹ̀tì lọ refix ẹ̀.
Okay.
Lọ́dọ̀ P Prime.
Okay. Kí ni kan ṣe wà tẹ́lẹ̀?
Ó ti ní raw form ẹ̀ tóun ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀. Tí tó yẹ pé DJ Chicken ló ń blast ẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn. Kódò di pé wọ́n DJ Chicken fall out. And P Prime ló ṣe. And would you be surprised that gbogbo ìgbà tó ń ṣe gbogbo orin the man was just 19 years old. It just shows you how Bokine ṣe lọ. But kódò dìgbà yẹn we had Techno.
Yeah.
Who also did massive thing. In fact, we had this guy, Kinecon Sticks.
Dre Sticks. In fact, Dre Sticks, only one produce, you know, what happened to Techno? No produce the Falona Gbemi Love. Oh, calm. Techno lo kọ. Okay. But I think Dre Sticks produced that song. Okay. I'm not sure, but I think so. Because I know that there was this song Dre Sticks produced that was in that line of style. After that time, people started doing that style. Ìgbẹ́gan náà ni Kizanes náà ṣe. There was just this mellow shey you get. And it was Dre Sticks. Now, our producers wọ́n pọ̀ gan. Àwọn tá lè rántí nísìnyí ká ní pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ èmi ń wo àwọn earlier ones.
Well, I wouldn't be able to mention and know because why? Kamakuro, they were behind the scene most times.
Of course.
It was
until time one change dárúkọ producers.
Yes, then Don Jazzy tó yẹ pé the band intentionally mú kúrò ní behind the scene. Tó jẹ́ kó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́.
So Don Jazzy again. Face there one.
Yes.
Have you heard about this? Or do you remember this name, Pastor Goody Goody?
Yes.
Where is he?
Now, mentioning Pastor Goody Goody would make me go to what you told me on phone before I came here. Only Gbemi, kí ló dé tí àwọn musicians wa ò ṣe kí n go beyond the 10-year mile. You remember you asked me that? And I'll use Pastor Goody Goody too. One of the reasons tí mo feel pé wọ́n go beyond 10-year mile, 10-year duration, I think a few of them, like Two-Face. And so at least from the àwọn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ because tá bá calculate ìgbà tí Whiskey náà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí àwọn guys yẹn ti kọjá 10 years.
Yeah, but not many people only.
Yes, so ká tẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lára pẹ̀lú àwọn yẹn because kì í ṣe Two-Face nìkan ló wà ní generation ló ṣe jẹ́ pọ̀ nìkan là ń dárúkọ. Hazardous was very good. Jasmine Olofin was very, 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 very good. So kí ló tí gbogbo wọn ṣe hit ẹ̀? One of it was irúkọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí scandal. For goody, the story I had was that more Celia or something.
No, there is something about the case or something.
Yes, a case. So, today the case. And
so nobody, and I don't know, maybe somebody knows where it could be.
I think I heard that. Bombay, he just said Omoshorimo.
Do you remember Slam?
Fine boy. Slam and Egbon Sound Sultan. Babadi,
yeah.
Babadi.
Sound Sultan is another name. Ti Abodo I mentioned.
Because you know that he's proud of the indigenous kind of song and everybody Japa Jantis was a conscious music. Me they were surprised no or Two-Face ni. Two-Face upbeat dance, but you still see some of his tracks now your conscience. They are just conscious music. They are music that talks about the economy, the government, politics, way of life, Pan-Africanism. You get. So, of course, Slam. So why didn't we see those guys? I believe for most of them, platform. Two-Face, which was Kenny's music.
But surely Jekwe Irun Koti Kelly Anson to allege upon face means I don't record about the face could that be happening to some of them? To just care about the material Jackpaton Salo.
The thing is, DJ Mascot sorrow. And DJ Mascot said one thing point blank. Most of these guys were ripped.
They were ripped?
Yes.
So the gatekeepers have always been there?
Yes. So you have a record label. She be later saying, boy, a percentage. I bought 20-80. I bought 70-30. And don't she share? I bought 30. And to from platform, I saw a minimum shoot video. A minimum rush off a minimum ballet for that investment would have gone to drain. It might be a loss. So now they go to drain. But she machine here. So at the end of the day, time guys about this stage come. Frustration my wole. Oh, she lets someone buy no now. She move back. Tony and Wadawa super and co. They were in fact, most of them calling for a period of time. They would rather let their contract lapse.
Uncle Toye wa pẹ̀lú Abioro. They signed a 10-year contract. One released few albums. So time tí ó can't move lost to the next thing. One láti draw kí wọ́n parí time here. So tí wọ́n bá dé ti gbọ́ artist láàrin 2-3 years, want to move to the next one. So máa padà ṣe anything wọ́n lè rántí mọ́.
Lifespan one.
Because àwọn èèyàn ò dúró.
At all. Nigerian music especially, from inception, that was anti Fuji and everything, the contemporary ones, one current legacy. And the audience not on genre, trend.
Somebody said that Ayuba could have been even bigger than he is now, if not for the time he traveled abroad. Someone was in Nigeria for a while, but before he came back, our artist was but he's just enjoying some grace because he's hardworking and everything. But Momo artists be met American that want travel or Loyimbo. Láàrin ọdún kan tó dé music to change more.
Keep up with the pace.
I want artists want to embrace our
evolution. Two-Face was able to evolve. Now, Mokodariko scandal. Lára nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí àwọn reach 10-year mile nígbà yẹn. Another thing aside scandal was flexibility and the ability to evolve. So, but everybody in she upbeat, up tempo. Two-Face not she if something want to happen. That but Amaka disappoints me until Larry Gaga and co. So he keep reinventing himself. Then I also think his attitude, which is born out of his natural character or personality, calm, laid back, humble. What that will help him. Then another thing, but that time, I want you to intentionally see, but that time, naturally, because my interview, only oh boy, that time I won't die you, which was he had a lot of scandal. Ele bimo fun, ele lóyún fún. Kó tó bímọ, ìmí ti lóyún fún. Kó tó bímọ, ìmí ti lóyún fún. later la rẹ̀ ń ọmọ Benue ni bó ṣe máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn later kan sọ pé father of many nations but one thing tí kíní ẹ̀ ṣe ni pé ó jẹ́ kí ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ wà lẹ́nu wa it was city people
were talking about
encomium and kóńgbà yẹn so it was always on the front page of all tabloids.
So you just have to mention Two-Face. You just have to say something about him.
Even though it wasn't intentional, at least according to him. Even when it was happening, it was giving him so much trauma and stress. But that's the ingredient of longevity of artists. Táwọn òyìnbó ti discover láyé ìgbà yẹn. Olóyè jẹ́ pé tó òyìnbó máa sọ story ààrẹ wọn kì í mú àlébù kúrò ńbẹ̀. Àtẹ̀lé tó dá o, àtẹ̀lé tí ò dá o. All news is news.
Àwa máa ń mú àlébù, a fẹ́ yọ àlébù yẹn by force.
Kì í fẹ́ gbọ́.
Kò dẹ̀ sí bí àlébù gbọ́dọ̀ wà. And tá bá gbé àlébù yẹn jáde, ó ló máa jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn kí wọ́n lè they were able to write a complete story.
Yes.
About us, but tẹ́ bá yọ àlébù tẹ́ sọ fẹ́ paint ara yín as a saint, then that you are telling us
that's an
incomplete story.
And at the end of the day, tó bá jẹ́ incomplete story, it's a fable. Àtẹ̀lé pé ní biographical. So Two-Face had it. Ó dẹ̀ help ẹ̀ gan. Because then ono tó wá fail, ó fi ń kọrin. So I think aside that one, my move to the next one, mental strength and mental health. Kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló tó go through scandal ló ń mórí bọ́. For example, I'll mention two people. Wande Kwo, Small Doctor. These two people had their nudes out. And I can tell you that after that time, who affect music on. Same thing with African China, ìgbà tó lọ sí tó fi kọ London Fever, tó lọ sí ìlú òyìnbó, tó ní kí wọ́n set it up. Wípé òyìnbó tó wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ obìnrin later ló sọ pé ó rí pòun ṣe kíní kan. Ìgbà tó máa fi padà wá. Not only did it affect his style of music, but tó ti ń kọ conscious music tẹ́lẹ̀, tá ti ń jó gàlàlà, tó ti ń sọ person wey thief Maggi ọmọdé show her face for cry fatter ló wá dé ló ń kọ baby I'm sorry for not making you my baby. I'm like, what is this? And like you said, orin wa trendy, ó pẹ́, ó change pattern, ó align, wọ́n gbàgbé, wọ́n move on to the next one. So I think that affected too.
Then we need to talk about the effects of drugs. Yes. Drug use.
A whole lot.
I'm sorry, maybe with a few exceptions.
Yes.
But 90% man ṣe nǹkan, so I lè sọ pé gbogbo wọn náà ṣe.
Yes.
Drug use.
Drug use. Kì í ṣe gbogbo wọn ló dà pé orí wọn gbé kinní yẹn. Because when you look at some people's behavior, I'm not trying to say bí àǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní, because you mentioned Kelly Handsome. Kelly Handsome said òun ní issue pẹ̀lú Kenny's music. Ìgbà tí Kenny's máa sọ títí wọn làwọn ṣe fídíò fún tán, àwọn ṣe everything fún tán, Kelly Handsome went back to America.
Kò sẹ́ni tó máa fún lọ́kọ tí ò ní roko sọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀, and as I always say, it's about interest.
Yes.
Tèmi àti Gbemi bá ní issue tí máa rojọ́.
Yes.
Mo fẹ́ kí story yẹn kó favour me.
Yes.
Torí pé interest mi mo fẹ́ protect, Gbemi fẹ́ protect interest ẹ̀. So the ability to meet at the center.
Yes.
Or the maturity.
Yes. Now, when you say meet at the center, you also look at, okay, what do I stand to gain or lose? For someone, mi mọ̀ pé as mi rò pé anything lè ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wa tó máa bad, and you are already giving me the platform. You've shot my video, you've started promotion, all on your own view. Kí ni nǹkan tó wá bí mi nínú tí màá wá abandon ẹ̀ tí màá wá lọ? A loss to me, a loss to the person that invested.
I think I saw the Kelly Handsome interview, but me in the memory, mi ò rántí nǹkan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. So tí màá dẹ̀ ti rántí details ẹ̀, mi ní fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. But I think he made some points tó ń fi pé kíní ẹ̀ ò kò wá even náà.
Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí most of them. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ smart nínú wọn kí náà ṣe. Wọ́n forí tì díẹ̀. Ìgbà tó rí pé ọwọ́ wọn tèkú dà. Wọ́n lọ. Àwọn míì ọwọ́ wọn ò tèkú dà àtọ̀. Wọ́n tó lọ. I will give you a good example. A good example is Mehdi.
Okay.
Mehdi's story was that, well, even though drugs last also connect no sharp, but Mehdi's story was that it was even not signed with Square Records, but he wrote songs for them. Then later, okay, let's even do something for you. When he, according to Mehdi girlfriend, I think Jude Nelson, Mehdi bẹ̀rẹ̀ saying, oh, you do this for me, 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 you do this for me. As at that time.
Times, on his own time.
Yes, as at that time, I feel, lè máa là fún wa. You get? Some people will have argued that, ó bá tiẹ̀ ṣì borí síbẹ̀ náà tó bá lórin mẹ́ta mẹ́rin tó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ nínú orin yẹn at least wàá máa perform àbí. For example, I think that was what this guy did, Kiss Daniels, with GWY. He was with GWY for a long time. Kó dẹ̀ padà sign again, kó renew contract. Lóun ò ṣe mọ́. GWY ló ní pé òun lòun ní excuse me, òun lòun ní right sí the Kiss Daniels name, the name itself. Kí ló dẹ̀ ṣe? Ó change the spelling ẹ̀. Can we say the same thing for kí náà porúkọ ẹ̀? Cynthia Morgan? There, I would say there was drugs because I saw videos of her being extremely erratic. Excuse me.
You need water?
No.
Okay.
I saw videos of her being extremely erratic. I saw videos of her not looking too good. I saw videos of her complaining and talking. I saw how she fought. I saw where she is now. She's better now. But I saw how that space pẹ̀lú ìjà wọn àti NGs ẹgbẹ́ àwọn Peter and Paul Jude tó fún ṣé you get. So drugs. You know, there was a time there was a rumor that when they call to these ìgbà tó ṣe wà ní mo hit. So it was a rumor when they pé wọ́n gbé lọ sí psychiatrist and everything. Ó gbé nǹkan tó jù lọ and everything. So for most of them, their inspiration comes from drugs, alcohol. Some could maintain it, some can't. Maintaining will take me to another very important point. You know, I'm married to a talent. Yeah. I'm friends with talent. Moving close to them, ó jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé Yorùbá word mo lè lò ní pé àkàndá ẹ̀dá ni àwọn talent.
Yeah, and they're difficult to manage.
Yes, extremely. Wọ́n ronú bá ṣe ń ronú a real talent. Artistically, ìrònú wọn yàtọ̀. In fact, mo lè fẹ́ sọ pé they are on a separate spectrum. On a spectrum tó yẹ pé tí ò bá wà careful, wọ́n lè tilt to a bit of, don't let me use strong words, erratic behaviour or cut tilt sí recluse tó dẹ̀ lè wà life threatening fún wọn or career threatening fún wọn. But some of them has that balance. Wizkid, I respect Wizkid a lot. Olójú tó lè fi record label tó fún ní management structure tó máa dá dúró. Many people did and they went down. We saw the likes of Yaya. Now, those go to the Triple MG. It was not the same again. We saw the likes of Shantizu. But ó fi producer ilẹ̀ kìtẹ̀ lórúkọ bọ́ yẹn náà. Shantizu, we are trying to rántí producer. But tó àti producer split ways. Where's Shantizu now? Even Olumentin was able to go for Oshe Kamikaze, Oshe good songs, Oshe. But at the end of the day, what happened? There are many of them that only few were able to maintain and do well on their own without a management structure. So for some people, immediately they have issues with their management, things go. Really like on the YC. YC too is a very good artist. Even Vector had issues with YSG and it will affect career. So there are many of them that pay.
Korede Bielonko. Ricardo Banks.
Ricardo Banks of recent, even though it was too obvious for me that he left too early. Because most of how you pay lè jẹ́ ju èèyàn tó hold the platform ẹ lọ. But ó máa ń dé stage kan tó yẹ pé I'll use the word MIUs when he was trying to explain nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fallout àwọn àti bọ̀bọ̀ tó kọ Àràǹbẹ̀ tí mo fẹ́ dá.
Adol.
No.
Adol kan ni.
Brimo.
Okay.
Ó ní pé in an industry where people were using Toyotas as bí àkọ́tọ́ get nìyẹn, pé Brimo was riding a Benz. He wasn't still satisfied. Which means, the deal might not be too good, but there were some people that are worse off. He still has it good, but he's not satisfied. So, a lot of rancor between the talents and the management. wà lára nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí most people náà wọ̀ that 10-year thing. And many things táwọn ti sin yẹn enjoy àwọn ti gbà yẹn ò rí. For example, nísìnyí báyìí there is no longer gatekeepers. Láti bí èmi àti yín lè mú fóònù ká máa vibe and the next thing táwọn gbé sórí TikTok tẹ́nìkan bá fi ṣe challenge tán fi ń jó tán gbé sókè tán gbé sílẹ̀ ó ti lọ nìyẹn o. The next thing báyìí wọ́n ti ń gbà pé ká máa perform. Next thing wọ́n ti ń fún wa lówó in dollars kò sí yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀.
Owó ti wà nínú
gidi gan
nínú industry yẹn.
Gidi gan. The last time I checked, Spotify paid out to Nigerian entertainers, artists, more than 2 billion naira last year.
2 billion?
Yes. Ó dẹ̀ kéré because Spotify nìkan kọ́ ni streaming platform. Audiomack wà ń bẹ̀, Boomplay wà ń bẹ̀, Destroy Kids wà ń bẹ̀, àwọn DSLR, àwọn distribution, so YouTube wà ń bẹ̀. So when you put everything together in revenue, Afrobeats is raking in more than $2 billion. So
la ṣe ń sọ pé bí àwọn ò ní jápa máa
àwọn ò ní jápa.
No, ẹni tí ò bá lè survive á jápa. Àwọn new people are too.
Then technology ti jẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ di global village. In fact, recording tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ you have to be in a booth, in a studio booth to record. Nísìnyí wọ́n máa wá sílé yín, wọ́n máa gbé àwọn mics kan síbí, wọ́n máa gbé sound card, wọ́n máa gbé some very high tech computer. Ẹ máa kọrin, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa lo ata lẹ́yìn kò lè yín. Wọ́n ní àṣẹ kò ní wọlé, wọ́n ní kẹ́ máa wọrí àwọn máa edit it out. So advancements in technology and the way production is being done, distribution now, I need the Obainu more, I need the Ubi Pacific more, I need the guys more. Now you can just go register your song on a digital streaming platform and to your very anyone to bá gbọ́ all around the world wàá rówó ẹ̀.
Anybody tó bá ti
gbọ́ wàá rówó ẹ̀.
Ó ti já sówó.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, you get. And yàtọ̀ sí yẹn gan náà nísìn platforms like TikTok ó ti dàbí a show platform for you wípé okay o tábà ti ẹ̀ rí owó ábọ̀mù jẹ owó performance wà nígbà tó bá tó dé stage a lè wà nulẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ gbé mic àwọn èèyàn tó yẹ ti gbórin yín tó ti fi ṣe challenge tẹ́lẹ̀ tó mọ̀ pé you want to go live the next thing you see wọ́n ti ń gift ẹ lóríṣiríṣi nǹkan you also get money so ó ti dowó gidi gan.
Ṣé kò ní affect radio to the traditional means something promote music classes?
No ó ti affect ẹ.
Ó ti affect radio?
Gan, I can tell you personally because you know I'm directly involved in that. Gidi gan. When I first came out, ó dẹ̀ pẹ́ tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ bí internet ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí social media platform especially the microblogging sites Facebook, Instagram tó ti gbilẹ̀ ní kíní yẹn ti shift. Ìgbà tí mo ṣe kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ you still see in a week 2-3 people come and meet you. Please, I have a song I want you to help me promote. Please let me play this song. Wọ́n ti rán amọ́. In a week people come and do radio tours. O máa ṣe album. O ní ṣe radio tour kò possible. Tó bá ṣe listening party ẹ. Next thing is you want to do your radio tour. So you come on radio, you do the interview, drop your CD and let them keep playing it, heavy rotation and everything. Kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Now they rather put their money on the social media platform, give their money to influencers who would use it for dance challenges and oriade blow. So what is shift to? What you call the radio? But I'm calling it radio, but like you said, like you asked,
and now radio is even competing with social media.
Yes.
So the revenue goes back to social media.
Yes.
Because Sibo Shefe was the radio.
Yes. Yes.
Conflict now.
Yes.
Conflict. All right, before Kato wrap up, let's talk about this Afrobeats. So the genre is now Afrobeats. It has moved from hip hop.
Yes.
That I must see in the maybe 10 years ago.
Yes. Well, for me, money reservations me nípa pé wọ́n pè ní Afrobeats. Why? Agbálẹ̀tù ti wà brand ni. Interviews orin ìgbàanì legends the story behind it ló ń ṣe Agbálẹ̀tù. Now there's another person tó ń ṣe ìrírí ayé. Ìrírí ayé yẹn ti wá blow gan. Wọ́n ti wá ń gbọ́ níbi àbí Kotonu, wọ́n ń gbọ́ ní àwọn West African countries. Wọ́n wá lórúkọ wọn náà fẹ́ fún wọ́n wá ní Àgbàlẹ̀tù. Bí tí issue àti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé one a lè fẹ́ sọ pé ó fi glorify Àgbàlẹ̀tù náà ni, but nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn ṣe yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan t'Àgbàlẹ̀tù ń ṣe, legacy yẹn yàtọ̀. Wọ́n lè fẹ́ súnmọ́ra wọn pé wọ́n jọ ń lo the same medium, radio, media, but ó yàtọ̀. Ó dẹ̀ lè cause confusion because ìgbà tí Àgbàlẹ̀tù ti wá tó ti ní legacy tẹ́lẹ̀ dẹ̀ tuntun tó jẹ́ ìyàwó àṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbé tó popular, many people tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbọ́ tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Àgbàlẹ̀tù wà tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n lè máa feel pé eré ayé gan l'Àgbàlẹ̀tù wà about. Or wọ́n ní pé okay, so presentation music history ló wá di ìrírí ayé báyìí. Àwọn confusion tí Afrobeats and Afrobeat dálẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Ta ló name that Nigerian Afrobeats?
DJ Abranti is a Ghanaian DJ, a UK Ghanaian DJ. Nationality ọmọ Ghana ni, but he resides in the UK. He's a DJ. Òun ni ló ní pé there was a radio station like BBC One ló fún ní slot pé as at that time Oliver Twist was big, so wọ́n ti ń gbọ́ wa. P-Square ti feature Rick Ross nínú Beautiful yẹn, wọ́n ti ń gbọ́ wa. D'banj àti Don Jazzy ti feature Snoop Dogg nínú Endow remix, wọ́n ti ń gbọ́ wa. So kì í ṣe pé sound yẹn mọ́ ó ti wà accepted, wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé just like bí dancehall tó wá láti Jamaica tó dẹ̀ lọ káàkiri, reggae tó lọ káàkiri, Afrobeat, or will I say contemporary African music, specifically from Nigeria, ó ti tọrọ fọ́kálé. So they gave him a slot pé kó ṣe countdown, a music show of music from West Africa, Ghana, Kenya, and Nigeria. Even though Kenya is not West Africa, it's East Africa. And the next thing, he doesn't know the name to give it. Because I'm not purọ́ gbogbo àti gbogbo wọn náà ń ṣe orin. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ Two-Face pé wọn ló ń ṣe. Eléyìí tó bá kọ tó kọ orin ìlú ẹ̀ kò lè pè l'R&B o. Eléyìí tó bá kọ tó yẹ pé it's just politically whatever kò lè pè l'R&B o. So gbogbo náà ò mọ orúkọ tó máa fún. So yes, one of them will say, I sing Afro swing. I feel Afro high life, Afro this, Afro hip hop, Afro. And can I say we want to genre kan? So there was no yes, and there was no umbrella name. So he just called it Afrobeats. And I don't know why. Because there's already a name, a genre that were established for decades. Timothy social party lay grant here pé kò sí direct correlation. Yes, wọ́n súnmọ́ra wọn, there are sometimes tó máa lo elements sí Afrobeat fẹ́lá sínú hip hop sound. Example ọmọ Jaiye Wizkid. Bang 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 bang. Mo fẹ́ lówó fún màmá mi. Mo fẹ́ lówó fún màmá, bang 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 bang. The in fact, ṣebí Femi Kuti go ambe. He played the horn there. Yes, they do that, but like I've said before, the fact that he pé Ayuba ó feature Jasmine Olofi, àbí Pasuma feature àwọn Remedies, as I was walking down the street of Lagos, ṣá máa sọ wípé Afro hip hop ní direct correlation and direct effect lórí Fuji music. Except you can tell me that. Then my back.
Kí ni Nice ṣe?
Oh wow. Nice brought in. No, Nice was originally a Fuji musician. Or he's still a Fuji musician. Nice brought in, I wouldn't want to say Nice, Ejaka feel Nice, because Nice is Yolara coded tunes. So can you pick any coded tunes this year?
Okay.
Because coded tunes was Kabasa, Nice, lot of Ajasa, Too Fat, Seriki, later. These guys are the Ibile. But hip hop, no, no. Like we need Ibile hip hop.
Ìwọ nìkan ló lè la àgbálù
mi ò kọ́ Seriki nìyẹn.
Àgbálù, mo like orin ẹ̀ pa.
See you get. So, and Nice individually, Nice created a Yoruba-centric hip hop face. To yẹ pé go beyond himself. Because there was a time too long he hated us because he lost his voice. He had issues with his voice and everything. Then he had marital issues too. But do you know that to my face any political rally? I'm happy.
Nice, yeah.
Because he represents something that connects with the youth, but still has culture infused in it. And that's what Kabasa was able to do. I have to give credit to Kabasa too. Yeah, nice no near. I have to give credit to Kabasa.
Olamide at
2011. That's 2011.
2011.
Olamide.
Somebody dropped before Olamide came. That Green.
That Green.
Lord of Ajasa, That Green, and Olamide.
That Green, it's just a very sad case. That Green was the direct version of G Unit 50 Cent. Because his lyrics was hip hop. Igbo shayo ashewo, this is how we live, ole pamila yo. You get? He was talking the street life, the hip hop life. That one gangster rap man ṣe in a Yoruba local form. He been going on to show. Àwọn Nigerian náà ṣe tiwọn náà ní from the east.
Yes,
Then Zaki náà ti ń ṣe náà tipẹ́tipẹ́.
Yeah.
Set àwọn Blackie.
Ní Zaki. Yeah. Zaki Adze.
Àwọn ẹni mo sì lè sọ pé a sì lè so mọ́ Blackie. Well, Blackie was reggae, dancehall kind of, because they speak patois and everything. Mo sì lè sọ pé a sì lè so mọ́ àwọn tẹ́fẹ́ so mọ́ 80s. I think there's still a connection. Yes, with Blackie and everything. So back to Ibola Timono, Kido Panalosi.
Okay, yeah, that Green at
That Green. So that Green did well. That Green while around to ṣọ̀bọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ mo ní one hit wonder. La man ní. Later look at the pé ó advance abẹ̀rẹ̀ ní good albums. So one of the albums is Two-Face first album. Perfect. Another one is Wande Cole's album, M2M. Perfect. Another one is Wizkid's album. She Superstar, his first album. Perfect album. Another one is Paul Play's album, Paul Val. Perfect album. Another one is That Green's album. That is CEO, Certified Omoita.
Chief Executive Omoita.
Chief Executive Omoita, I'm sorry. Chief Executive Omoita. That's a very good album. Àwọn tó ń mú pé kì í ṣe pé a kò máa gbọ́ orin kan. Wà á gbọ́ gbogbo orin yẹn tán, ò ní lè skip kankan. Yeah. So, and he left just too soon.
Unfortunately.
Yes. But at least he left his mark. He left his mark. Even though Lamide would want to argue that it was independence of That Green and Kenekon, I'll still say, but one of fit from Lord of Ajasa. Even though some people have argued that Lord of Ajasa wasn't the first person to use Yoruba rap. They mentioned one guy, Toluwa UK, AY. Yeah. So I heard it from Shonaya. Then I also did my investigation that there was actually a guy called AY. Started there, was in the UK. I've even heard some of his songs, so now for Yoruba rap and everything. But the face of it, Funwa, was Lord of Ajasa.
Okay.
And Lord of Ajasa, That Green, Olamide. Then I'll say Ricky and Co. Yeah.
Now, can we say there is a span in either hip hop or Afrobeats? Now? Can we say there is a span, an acceptable span for musicianship in Nigeria? Maybe 1 year, 2 years.
The span is extremely short. So I'll give you
extremely short.
Yes, I'll give you an example. So when I was having a conversation with my boss, my CEO, and we're planning music policy for the station I work with, my CEO said, hit music all along, hit music. And he was telling me that song should be a song, the criteria for the hit music, a song that has gotten the airplay for nothing less than 4 months. And I had big issues. So only about 4 months they come, only play consistently as hits. Of course, only about 4 months, not a hit, no now. To constant play. Do you know where the issues were? That time, that was like almost 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Tasha Berry, a bit more. The lifespan of music then was 6 months. Why come back showing? In fact, only at kọ́kọ́ ṣe bí 6 months kẹ́ tó lọ ṣe video á tún push ẹ̀ again. Tẹ́ bá release orin ní tí the band bá release orin ní January kó tó lè dé àwọn villages after tó December. You get? But it got to a point in time where the lifespan was so short that orin tó ń trend nísìn in the next 2 months, not only wouldn't it be trending again, at were obsolete because another style at file. Look at the advent of Kinapuruka Amapiano. Amapiano that in Jelenu lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ashake came. Ó ti Fuji bọ̀. Sound yẹn tún evolve. Of which that's Amapiano. Nínú Latin lò tẹ́lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú SAS. You know, Amapiano is an offshoot of South African house music. Then Kwaito no offshoot náà ni. So nínú Latin lò Kwaito Afro house. No, ó pè tẹ̀ ní Afro house because ó ń lo this house beat. Thinking of is just South African originated from as in South African but the funny thing is that teba wo bí orin ẹ jump within 3 months the sound has changed, and Nigerian music, especially the hip hop the Afrobeats is extremely eclectic, which is it's a mixture of different things. So you can't even say that genre buying. Anything that sounds good,
anything goes.
Yes, in as much as it sounds good, it is sweet, it is melodious, it is happy, and that's one thing about Nigerian music. We go towards happy, feel-good music more than conscious or music that is heavy on instrumentation
or lyrics.
Go. It's just catchy tunes, repeatable hooks, and we are good to go.
So we don't really care about the lyrics.
No. We do more of commercial music. Because
that's what one of the things that differentiates the current trend of music.
Yes.
Currently, 80s in Bidasi.
Yes.
The likes of Felix Liberty, songwriters, no aburo mi o, eje mi ni o, wako, Bikilode wako, our Michael Cree, wako kini kan dance around the fire. But when you see one thing, beats long be orin.
In fact, notice even the length of song gets shortened.
2 minutes plus.
Yes.
So about Injubelo, my son told me. So in showing 3 minutes 50.
Attention span yet.
Money only 3 minutes. Only now because 2 minutes.
Yes.
If I told 1 minute 50 seconds, what's the cool?
Yes, now.
Officer button. Kilo on loju.
I don't know.
The exhaust or
yes.
But at least we can pause here.
Yes.
Then we can resume. Let's see what the. I'm sure that people will reverberate with this. They will resonate with this. Yeah. But I think we need to start talking about music, but mostly the 80s pop,
yes,
then the 90s music. We can go back to do more research and still come back and talk about personalities.
Oh wow! Okay.
Talk about personalities because I want you to try go. But on repeat Naija, a lot of them want to jackpot. So when she jackpot, something left the music scene with them.
Yes.
And quality kan. So nǹkan tó ṣẹ́kù náà làwọn èèyàn tún build lé lórí.
Yes.
And in the next 3 years, àwọn kan tún ṣì máa japa. Japa will never stop.
Short máa japa báyìí because orin ti wá gẹ́gẹ́ bí Wàsíù ṣe sọ, orin dowó orin dọ́là, orin yẹn ti wá dowó ti dọ́là báyìí.
Ṣáàmù èèyàn tó ń kọ orin, èèyàn mélòó ló ń make ẹ̀?
Yeah, you are right.
Èèyàn mélòó?
You are right.
Thank you, Gbemi.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me. Thank you.